Travel with me from South Africa to Bangalore, India. Let's go. It's my first trip international and I can't wait to take you guys with me. As you can see, my bag is all packed and I'm ready to hit the road. When we reached King Shaka International Airport, we packed our bags on the trolley and got ready to meet up with the rest of our group. We traveled with Emirates to Dubai. We got through airport security and waited for everyone else to join us. This was the international lounge. We had a couple of hours before our flight, so this was the perfect spot to just chill. This is an amazing view. There's so many seating areas here. The food was delicious and the drinks were unlimited, so I really took advantage of that. I had a glass of champagne and a chicken wrap. There's everyone just eating. I just devoured this wrap. It was so tasty, I even messed. It was time to board our flight, so we headed to our gate. It was my first trip international, so I was really excited and nervous at the same time.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Captain speaking. My name is Justin Fitzpatrick, and on behalf of the Emirates Airlines and the entire crew, we'd like to welcome.
This detail looked absolutely beautiful. What we had for supper from Durban to Dubai, I had a lamb curry with rice with a coleslaw that I really did not enjoy. This chocolate cake, however, was delicious. We finally reached Dubai after a long 8-hour flight. We had a 7-hour layover in Dubai, so we just freshened up and took a walk around the airport to try and find a place that we could just rest. Dubai Airport is spectacular. This is a Rolex clock. We took a shuttle to security. Unfortunately, the men had to walk because only 7 of us could fit. So we decided to go get some McDonald's. We paid around 700 Rand for 4 people. That was the most I've spent on McDonald's ever. I ordered a Happy Meal because I just wasn't feeling good after the plain food. Dubai is really beautiful. After lunch, we walked to our gate, but we passed all of the branded stores. Like, just look at this. This is better than a shopping mall. It was finally time to board our flight to Bangalore, India. This time I had a window seat. Said goodbye to Dubai. Wow, this view was insane. This was our lunch from Dubai to Bangalore. I had a lamb curry, I think. That was a mango pickle. These were the snacks that we got. It was actually really nice. We finally touched down in Bangalore. This is another beautiful airport. We had to go to visa on arrival. It took a while, but we were finally in. I headed to baggage claim. This airport was so clean. We met everyone at baggage claim. It felt so good to finally be in Bangalore. We were welcomed with garlands, which I found really nice. I was very jet lagged and needed to get to the hotel just to rest. We finally got our bus. This was our transport for the 15 days that we spent in India. This is their toll gate. They only use AirTag in India. Every shopping mall in Bangalore or in India is lit up like you will never miss a shop. We reached our hotel. We stayed at Hotel Vividas in Bangalore. Checked into our hotel. This was our buffet for our first night in India. The food was delicious. I don't know why, but the food here had so much of flavor. Maybe because I was just really hungry. As you can see, I looked drained and just needed to rest. I couldn't wait to sleep on a proper bed. This hotel had a gym and a pool. Unfortunately, we couldn't use the pool after a certain time. This was our hotel room. It was a standard room, but it was really nice. It was officially our first day in Bangalore. We woke up early and got ready to go sightseeing. And this was the view from our hotel. They had a variety for breakfast. They had these crispy chicken pops that was really tasty. Chicken sausages, eggs, vegetables, potatoes, parathas, noodles. They had all kinds of stuff, even curries for breakfast. We were visiting the temples, so we couldn't really eat meat. So this is what I had for breakfast, and I had to try some sweets. After breakfast, we did some sightseeing. We had 2 different buses, so we split the group up into 6 in each bus, which made it even more comfortable for us. We went to a Shiva temple, and wow, this place is amazing. You're going to be hearing that a lot, but everywhere or most places in India is absolutely beautiful. We had to walk through a tunnel. It was a tight squeeze, but it was a beautiful experience. There were many different Shiva statues in the tunnel. There was even a lingam that was made out of ice. We finally made it out of the tunnel. I look so scared, but wow, I can't get over how stunning the statue looks. This is a real hidden gem. We were given scent sticks to light for a loved one in our life. This Pepsi was hitting the spot. It was really hot. In this bus, we only slept and woke up and ate and repeated. Our next stop was the Growing Bull Temple. Oh, cute! We decided to go to the park and we got some freshly cut mangoes and chili powder, the best thing ever. We went shopping and they gave us a lemon tea that was really sweet but tasty. After shopping, we went to the mall for supper. This mall had a variety of restaurants. Went straight to the food court. This was my first time trying Popeyes. My sister and I got the spicy chicken sandwich. It was a solid 7 out of 10. And my mom got a spicy chicken wrap. We got some cookies and trust me, it came in handy throughout our trip. Day 2 and we were checking out of the hotel. This was my outfit for the day. Grabbed some breakfast before we hit the road. The hotel that we stayed at, crossing the road was a mission. We hit the road again and we were headed to the Baba Ashram. We did a bit of sightseeing on our way. This is a grape plantation. We actually stopped and went in. We found this beautiful place on our way to the ashram. We stopped and prayed and took some photos. About half an hour away from our next destination. This is the Sai Baba Hospital. Finally reached our next hotel. We stayed at Hotel Sai Towers, the best hotel in the area, and it's walking distance to the ashram. It was lunchtime and I was so fascinated with this bottle of Coke, and for some reason it tasted so good. We ordered a paneer curry, my favorite, some paratha and dal. Oh my god, the food here was the best I've had this entire trip. This was our room, and they have these nets on the windows to keep monkeys out. The ashram only opens its doors at 4 p.m, so we had some time to do shopping. We had a South Indian thali for supper. It consists of rasam, sambar, yogurt, dessert, and a variety of other curries. This was the best ice cream I've eaten in my life. We weren't allowed to record inside the ashram, but we did go. Did some night shopping outside of our hotel. The shops here close really late. Day 3, and this is me trying to wake my mom up. Met this little guy. For breakfast, we had a dosa with potato curry and some sambar and mint chutney and some freshly squeezed pineapple juice. So we were here for only a day, and our next destination was Mysore. We did more sightseeing. It was a 3-hour drive from Bangalore. We stopped in the middle of the road just so we could go on these carts and have that experience. This is what a Veda looks like in India. It looks different to what we have in South Africa. They serve it with dal and this mint chutney. So after 3 hours, we finally reached Mysore. We went to the Mysore Palace. Wow, this palace is beautiful, but it's even better at night. You have to pay a fee to go inside and view the palace, and there were no shoes allowed. The amount of people that were here was insane. It's like everyone just walking on top of each other. It was worth it though, cause look at this place. We got to learn the history of the palace, and there is a king, but he does not stay at the palace. He comes for around 15 days a year. He stays in America. The architecture of this place is out of this world. This is the armor that the elephants used to wear when they used to parade. We took some photos here. This was a burnt almond ice cream, very tasty. After the palace, we went to the church, and India just took my breath away. This church was beautiful. They did not allow tourists in. We had to go back to the palace, and I told you guys this place looked better at night. Lucky I'm tall, there were so many people in the front blocking. On our way to the hotel, we stopped at KFC. It was my first time trying KFC in India. My mom ordered a chicken biryani, and my sister and I had a tandoori zinger burger. I'd give it a solid 7.5 out of 10. It was a one-night stay at the Laruchi Prince Hotel. All the hotels that we stayed at were really beautiful. This was the longest hallway. Felt like I've been walking for years. We did change rooms, however, this is what our rooms looked like. Day 4, and we woke up really early and took a walk around the pool area. Really wish we could have used this pool and stayed one more day. After our short walk, breakfast was finally ready. Another wide spread of food. I was super full from this breakfast. We were on the road again and were headed to Tamil Nadu. We passed the border. I made some new friends on the way and they needed something to eat. I was so not scared. We reached Tamil Nadu. This was one of our highlights this entire trip. We went down 27 airpin bends and it's not very fun sitting in the front seat. Everyone was just sitting quietly and praying that we make it down alive. Cause wow, this is scary. Like, this truck came out of nowhere and we went so close to it and we had to change lanes. We finally made it down and went straight to the temple. It was super hot. You couldn't even place your feet on the ground for more than 5 seconds. It was lunchtime, so we stopped at this restaurant on our way. I had some ice water, or as they say in India, cooling water, and to eat paneer fried rice. We were then on the road again to our next destination. Met up with some of my other friends. This was a one-of-a-kind Shiva statue, absolutely amazing. The weather was not on our side. It did start raining and the wind did pick up, but we did not let that ruin the day. We took some photos. When we were finished, we got a lift back to the entrance. We felt really sorry and decided to jump off and walk. We went into this ashram, but unfortunately weren't allowed to record. We then walked back to the statue for the light up show. It was only on for about 10 minutes. After a long and tiring day, we were on our way to our hotel. We checked into Vijay Elanza. These rooms were really colorful and really spacious. I freshened up and got ready for supper. I rate this biryani a 3 out of 10. Day 5, this was our breakfast. Those spring rolls were my favorite. They had celery juice and a mixed berry juice. They also served sweets at breakfast. The view from the hotel room, everyone already on the move. These babies were outside our hotel. I felt really sorry for them. I wish I could have taken all of them back with me. We only had biscuits to give them, but it's better than nothing, I guess. I was glowing. We checked out of our hotel and were on our way to Cochin, Kerala. These views were breathtaking. So in India, the traffic lights are timed so cars know how long they have to move. I think it's a really smart idea and does not cause heavy traffic. We went through this really long tunnel. We then got pulled over because our driver was not allowed to eat and drive. We reached Kerala after 7 hours. Did some sightseeing on our way before we reached the hotel and did some shopping. Everyone just walked around and did some window shopping.
Come the side, where you are going that side?
We went to the Jewish synagogue. It was a really hot day, but this cat was walking up and down carrying fish one by one to feed her babies. That's a mother's love right there. It was lunchtime, so we stopped at this restaurant. I ordered a prawn curry that was really spicy and a paratha. It went really well together. This was me tasting it for the first time. It was just a burst of flavor. This is a fish fry and some prawns. I didn't eat it. After lunch, we tried some ice cream. I had a butterscotch ice cream. Definitely 9 out of 10. This was our hotel that we stayed at, Hotel Starlet Suites. This hotel also had a pool and gym area, but unfortunately, we could not use it because we went shopping instead. It was a 15-minute drive to this place, and wow, this place is gorgeous inside. It's so clean. Had a fruity drink. When we got back, we went for supper. We all ordered a chicken bites. It's actually called chicken 65, some fried rice, and a really tasty chicken curry. Day 6, and we were spending the day on a boat. We had breakfast at the hotel and checked out. Before our boat cruise, we ended up going for massages. I'm not even going to lie, this place scared me a little, and you'll see why. They had a wooden bed. It just looked scary. After our massage, they let us have a shower to get rid of all the oil. Literally looked like I went swimming in oil, but it felt really good. Trust me, you do not want to fall in this water. We were just waiting for the boat to arrive. This was the boat that we took to our next hotel. We spent a chilled day on the water. When I entered, I went straight to the top of the boat where I spent most of my time looking at the view. The scary part was getting on board. They served us juice as soon as we got on board. Met some really friendly people on our way. This boat had 2 bedrooms and a kitchen in the back. This was a must for me. These chocolates were so cute and tasty. We were dropped off at our next hotel. We stayed at a beautiful resort, one of my favorite hotels this entire holiday. They had a gym. I did use it, but for like 10 minutes. This was our hotel room. It had a beautiful view of the pool area. After we settled in, I took a walk around the resort. I did not get a chance to use the pool. They put chemicals in to clean, so we couldn't swim. This resort was beautiful. I wish we had another day here. I ordered a chicken club sandwich for supper. It was really tasty. Day 7, we packed up and got ready for breakfast. Breakfast was similar to what we had at every other hotel, but what I really enjoyed was the banana milkshake. I could have drank an entire 5 liters of that. Now, okay, I'm overdoing it, but it was really tasty. We then waited at reception for our buses to pick us up. We literally jumped off during traffic to dance on the road. We had another South Indian thali for lunch on our way to the next place. We stayed at Hotel Fort Manor. Our room was really nice. This was the view from our hotel. We did go to another temple, but out of respect, I did not record. We did some shopping on our way back. It was supper time, and I think this was my second favorite supper in India. There was a lot more variety when it came to meat. I was a little bit tired of the same vegetables over and over. And they made the chicken curry taste like how we make it at home. The desserts were really tasty. I tried a little bit of everything, but obviously the Oreo cheesecake was my favorite. The view from the hotel rooftop, we could see the temple from here. Day 8, I feel like I did a lot of eating this entire holiday. I'm not complaining though. So we are checking out of Fort Manor and we are on our way to Kanyakumari, and I'm going to get my tattoo. India traffic is crazy. Everyone is always in a rush. So we were on our way to Kanyakumari. We stopped at this beautiful Shiva statue near the beach. This place is located at such a beautiful spot next to the ocean. We prayed and took some photos out. We got something to drink because it was a really hot day, and then I took a walk down to the beach. We finally reached Kanyakumari. This was our hotel. We stayed at Anai Resort. We checked in and decided we're gonna have lunch before we leave to go sightseeing. These are called angelfish. They are so cute. I ordered a veg club sandwich because we were going to a temple. This fish is called a arowana. It's a Japanese fish. My best friend told me this, otherwise I wouldn't have known. They're really expensive. We took a tuk-tuk down to the beach, and yes, I sat half out of the tuk-tuk. We had to take a boat to that island because that's where the temple is. We met some really nice people.
We are from South Africa.
Very nice to see you.
So when we were done, we took a boat, the same boat, and went back. The whole reason I was excited to come to India was to get my tattoo. I really got my first tattoo in India. This tattoo holds a lot of meaning to me. It's my late dad's signature from the card that he wrote when I was born. It hurts a bit, but that was just for a moment. I love it so much. The best memory I could have brought back from India. For supper, I had this pineapple juice and some lemon butter prawns and vegetables. My sister and I woke up really early and went down to the beach to watch the sunrise. I got ready for the day and stopped to admire the view from the bar. We had breakfast. The mango juice was so tasty, it just needed to be ice. On our way from Kanyakumari to Madurai, and there's so many windmills everywhere, like probably more than 1,000.
Come on, Jack. Stop there.
We stopped at this garage, so I got this rose strawberry milkshake to drink. It was delicious. After 5 hours, we reached our hotel. We stayed at Hotel Amica. It was a really hot day. Fortunately, this hotel was fully air conditioned. We grabbed a bite and then we had to hit the road again. This burger was very thick. This is how they transport the windmill blades. These things are huge. I was scared for my life here. We had to drive on the opposite side of the road just so we could reach our hotel. This was the view from the hotel rooftop bar. Not the worst biryani I've had, but definitely not the best. Day 9, and this was breakfast. We had a 2-hour drive to our next destination. This is the Samayapuram Mariamman temple in Trichy. We sadly did not go inside the temple. The ground was really hot and we did not know where to enter from, so we just prayed on the outside. Everyone was sad that we did not get to go inside the temple, but on our way to the hotel, our guru spotted this temple, so we stopped here to pray. We reached our hotel and everyone was just really tired and needed to rest. The heat was really bad. This was our room for the night. It was really spacious. This was the best chicken tikka. Day 10, we visited the big temple. That's what it's called. We had a 1-hour drive to the village. We were spending the day there. We reached the village and were greeted with garlands. This uncle is the owner of the tour company that we went with, Welcome Tours, a very humble person. We had a short walk through the forest to get to the place where we were going to have a mud scrub. They really gave us the best welcome. We had so much of fun. I could not hold my laugh watching everyone dance. This was my favorite day. I really enjoyed this entire experience. We had some bites and drinks. I had a local whiskey that was surprisingly really tasty, and we spent the afternoon just chilling here. So this is a game that I played. They blindfold you and you have to find the clay pot and hit it. I'm sorry about the quality for these two clips. I really enjoyed this game. I won 500 rupees for hitting the pot. This house was actually used in the movie White Gold. After our amazing day, we had to hit the road. We watched the sunset and we were on our way to Chennai. We had a long drive to Chennai. We only reached around 2 a.m. It did start raining, which delayed us even more. Everyone was asleep, but I had to stay awake to keep the driver up so he doesn't sleep. I did not record our hotel, but we stayed at Larwoods. This was the next morning. We stopped at the mall to go shopping. We ended up getting some McDonald's, and this was the first time trying McDonald's in India. My sister and I had a spicy paneer burger. It was good, and we tried the chicken. I wouldn't order it again, but it was okay. We took a tuk-tuk back to the hotel. We spent the rest of our holiday at this hotel, so 3 days in Chennai at this hotel. We had plenty of time to rest. For supper, I had a fried rice, chicken curry, and paratha. Day 12 and everyone split up and went shopping. We all met up at the hotel after to go to the mall. This is Pothys in Chennai. We had to get McDonald's again. This time I ordered a Maharaja Mac. It was spicy but really delicious. This is the Express Mall, and oh my word, this mall is huge and it has all the branded stores. It felt like I was in another country. Well, I was in another country, but it didn't feel like I was in India. My sister didn't join us, so it was just my mom and I on this day. So we did a little bit of shopping and then decided to go get some massages since the rest of the group went. We walked back to the hotel. It was literally just around the corner. Later that evening, we took my auntie to the airport because she was leaving a day before us. The airport was so busy, we couldn't even find a trolley. But then we said goodbye and we headed back to the hotel. I rested the next day, and in the afternoon we went back to the mall and my sister went for a massage while we did some shopping. And we had lunch at the food court, but I had to try Taco Bell before I left India. I got a chicken soft shell taco and a chicken burrito. I'd give it a solid 7 out of 10 for both. Also tried the chicken burger and chicken momos from this place. It was actually really tasty. I tried some India lychees for the first time, and surprisingly it was really sweet and tasty. This was our last supper in India. A very big thank you to Welcome Tours for a very warm welcome and making our trip as comfortable as possible. And a special thank you to Guru Indran. We really enjoyed our first trip to India. After supper, we went back to the mall and I needed some Starbucks before a long flight back home to South Africa. It was time to leave our hotel and head to the airport. The drive to the airport was so quiet. I wonder what everyone was thinking. It was so sad to say goodbye to our drivers because they literally helped us so much. We wrapped our bags for safety. This airport is beautiful. They only allow people that are traveling to enter the airport. Families have to wait outside, and that's why this airport is so clean on the inside. We got through the security check and went straight to our gate. There were so many seating areas, so we just slept for a bit. We boarded the plane. The plane from Chennai to Dubai was full, and it was so sad leaving India after spending 2 weeks. After an hour, they served us breakfast. We then landed in Dubai. We had a 4-hour layover, but time went fast. It was finally time to board our flight back to SA. I was so happy. This was lunch from Dubai to South Africa. It was a mutton biryani. I did not enjoy the salad. I miss this cake. It was so good. I think about it all the time. Had to get a cup of coffee before we landed. This was our snack. The flight back home was so nice because I had a whole row to myself. We reached King Shaka International Airport. It was so good to finally be back home. I wanted to cry, but I was so tired. We said goodbye to everyone. They were the best company that we could have asked for. We left the airport and we were almost home. I'm going to end this vlog with this little cutie. He was so excited to see us. Thanks for watching, everyone. I hope you enjoyed.